E.N.D here. Magic the Gathering Arena. Yesterday we had the state of beta announcement, August 2019. This was an announcement of what will be in Magic Arena going forward. The top 3 topics discussed were the historic format, new format hitting Magic Arena, the rotation, and the renewal. Obviously, I have covered these topics in details in my previous videos. I will leave probably at the end of the video a link to that if you have missed it. But the most discussed topic currently on Magic Arena forums, on Magic Arena social media, is without any doubt the historic format. If you don't know what the historic Magic the Gathering Arena historic format will be, basically it's a format that will let you play with all the cards available even after the rotation. After rotation, we will have cards from Guilds of Ravnica onwards, that is Guilds of Ravnica, Ravnica Legions, Core Set 2020, War of the Spark, Core Set 2020, and Throne of Eldraine. And that will be the new standard for next year. That means that cards from Ixalan, Rivals of Ixalan, Core Set 2020 and Core Set 2019 and Dominaria will not be able to play with in Magic Arena in standard format, but historic format will let you play with all the sets available on Magic Arena. Also, and let me show you some highlights regarding Magic Arena. In November 2019, the historic format will be added, and this is the most important topic, and 15 to 20 cards from Magic history will be added in Magic Arena. That means that Wizard of the Coast will pick some cards from the history of Magic the Gathering, and these cards will be added in Magic Arena. If you want to redeem one of these cards, you need, obviously, crafting a historic card. I believe that historic cards will be added in Magic Arena, will be given as prizes, but also will be available to be crafted with wild cards. If you want to craft one of these cards, you need 2 wild cards for 1 card. And this is the most talked topic on social media. That is, that you need 2 wild cards to get 1 historical card. Usually, if you want a particular mythic, a particular rare, a particular common or uncommon, you can obviously try to buy booster packs on Magic Arena, virtual booster packs, and try to find a particular card, or use one of the wild cards to redeem it, to craft it into the desired card. If you want Liliana Dreadhorde General, you can buy War of the Spark booster packs, or craft it with 1 mythic wild card for 1 mythic card. For historic cards, remember, historic cards will be certain particular cards that will be pocketed from certain sets from the history of Magic the Gathering. These cards will need it to be crafted using 2 wild cards instead of 1. If it's a mythic, you need 2 mythics. If it's a rare, you need 2 rares. If it's a common or uncommon, you need 2 of them. Why I think this is happening? Why Wizards of the Coast is insisting that you need 2 particular wildcards to redeem, to craft your card? First of all, remember that Magic Arena is a game, it's an entertaining game. Obviously, it's a product that is there to make money for Wizards of the Coast, and certain decisions I do understand they are being done for the gain of revenue and profit from the company. But also, I believe there are 2 particular reasons why wildcards are being given 2 to 1. I believe that there are a lot of players in Magic Arena that they don't redeem their wildcards. I believe there are a lot of players, there are a lot of accounts that have too much wildcards saved for future, obviously, cards, and Wizards of the Coast is trying to push as much as possible for those cards to be redeemed. Another factor, obviously, as I said, Wizards of the Company needs to do profit and money, and therefore, if you don't have enough wildcards, then you need to buy, obviously paying money to buy booster packs, so that you will find wildcards and redeem them for these particular historic cards. These are two whys I believe this particular 2-1. Obviously, I'm sure that these historic cards will be very strong and very good cards, especially cards targeted for Magic Arena for particular decks. And today we also have a news. Magic Arena, through Twitter, they issued this particular news. Here's are some ideas. They said Brainstorm, Firebolt, Welcome Agent, and Dark Confident. Basically, they are giving us some teasers of what these cards will be as historic cards in Magic Arena. We're talking about Brainstorm, very strong card. You draw 3 cards and put 2 cards from your hand on top of your library in any order. We're talking about Dark Confident, very strong mythic from the set of first Ravnica. Welcome Agent, very good artifact creature. And we're talking about Firebolt. Also, in my opinion, this is an opportunity for Wizards of the Coast to add cards from Modern Horizon sets. I did a video a couple of days ago regarding Modern Horizons 2. I'm sure next year we will have Modern Horizons 2. Modern Horizons is not in Magic Arena, will not be in Magic Arena, but this is an opportunity, like Firebolt, to add these cards in Magic Arena. You will not add the whole set, but they will add some cards of it. What other cards could possibly be historic? And therefore, what other cards everyone would willing to sacrifice 2 wild cards for a particular card? I believe that there could be cards like, as I said, from Modern Horizons, Force of Negation, Wrenn and 6. These are very strong cards from Modern Horizons that could feature as a historic cards. Stoneforge Mystics, lately unbanned, sure could be a card that can be available as a historic. Jace the Mind Scalper, they can be in both artwork, in Art of Masterpiece or from the original art of Werdwake. Liliana of the Veil, who wouldn't sacrifice 2 wild cards to craft Liliana of the Veil on Magic Arena? If this card is a historic, I will be the first one to craft it. Sure about it. Snapcaster Mage, Tarmogoyf, these all cards are strong cards in Modern, and they could feature, as I said, as historic cards in Magic Arena. If Wizards of the Coast, the Swords from Mirrodin, if Wizards of the Coast want us to redeem the wild cards that we are saving for future sets, they will give us very strong and appetite cards. Swords of Mind and Body, Swords of War and Peace, Sword of Fire and Ice, and last but not least, the Zendikar Fetchlands, or Fetchlands in general. This is my opinion, this is what I think. This big deal about crafting historic cards as 2-1. Can leave me a comment below if you agree with this type of practice, if you are ready to sacrifice 2 wild cards for a particular card in this list. And here is the subscription button. Subscribe for my channel for more interesting videos and interesting news about Magic the Gathering and the collectible world.